Good morning, instrument engineers. This is instrumentation tip number 4 in the shorts. What is today's tip? Okay, so people who are deciding layers of process control versus SIS versus IPS, okay, DCS versus IPS, for example. Now, I would suggest when you are designing, especially process engineers also, when you are designing the control schemes for a particular loop, try to enhance the process control layer rather than go to the shutdown layer. The common mistake made is you are trying to make too many control schemes for the IPS layer in the event of a process cascade where it goes into shutdown mode. Now I have lost count in my experience with Honeywell when I used to go be a commissioning engineer, where operators constantly come and complain to me, you're constantly shutting down the plant. I can't start up the compressor, or I want lesser of this IPS business. We are here to monitor the plant day in and day out. Why do we need so much of safety? You see? This is from the operations perspective. The people who operate the plant, they know the plant better. So don't overdo the IPS layer. Don't overprotect the plant. Increase the process control layer if you want. It will not only work out even cheaper for you if you are designing this process control schemes. You can add one more control valve, one more pressure transmitter, one more flow transmitter in the cost that you will buy, let's say, a system cabinet. Okay, in terms of cost, I'm telling you, you'll have a lot more cost saving. The plant will be monitored better, and the chances of an escalation or process runaway is lesser if your operators are continuously monitoring those loops. DCS loops are in the hands of the operator, isn't it? He knows the plant better. Make it such that you take the feed forward and feed back loops from before the equipment. Let's say you have a 3-stage separator and before that a slug catcher and going on to another separator. You go forward and backward, take cascades of those. Monitor different loops which are interrelated so that the process does not escalate in the first place. Why do you want to add IPS layer simply? It will keep shutting down the plant. They want to keep the production on. They don't want to keep shutting down the plant. So this whole safety concept is a little more over-exaggerated. I agree, it's needed. I can hear all you TUE certified people screaming at me. Don't worry, IPS is needed. Yet, don't overdo this. Don't put too many IPS layers. I've seen this exaggeration again and again in oil and gas plants. Just don't do that. Make more process control rugged. Add layers of process control and better ones. More monitoring.